We're on.
Hello and welcome to another episode of We Didn't Name This Podcast at All. I am Victor V, along with my partner in crime, tag team partner, my co-host, co-host, whatever, Nick.
Yes, I am Nick. I am out here, and I am braving the bad air quality day because there's two fires, one to the north in like the foothills and stuff, and one to the south around Clear Lake, and that's bad air quality day. So I get to stay inside all day.
Oh wow, as long as everybody's okay.
Oh yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. And of course, Vendetta's here. She's gonna be, I guess, showing us some more of the magic spoiler stuff today as well. But oh my God! Last night we had the group draw for Worlds happen for League of Legends, and oh my God, it was a doozy. Was I know you just got a chance to look at it, Victor, but we'll go over it in a bit here.
Okay.
But hey, so what's been happening with you?
Same old, same old. Just been it's been really really busy. I've been going back and forth. Um, I'm actually thinking about making a YouTube series, but it's in the planning stages right now, so
And hey, you can always plug it here, and if you need my help, you know you can always ask me, bro.
no. But right now it's in the planning stages,
Yeah,
and
of
uh,
course.
I just have to jot down some ideas and start to get it to roll.
Indeed. And also, something new that we added in the last couple days. There's something called discord.gg. Van, if you could pull it up on your screen, and I'll pull your screen up here real quick. I can kind of show you around it a bit. Okay, there it is. As we see, I'm going to just broadcast our screen real quick. It has text channels and voice channels, and the text and voice are separate.
Hmm.
And you can say, I'm just going to say, oh, hello, viewers, and I can actually put people in the different rooms, and we have a host chat lounge. So after the show or whatever, if we need to do show prep, we can hide in there. It's set up so only people with a certain group tag can get in it. It's very functional, and the voice chat seems to work very well too.
That's good.
And it's a public server. I think I put it in the description of the video when I was setting the event up today. So
Okay.
the description's in there, and hey, we'll be hanging out in there playing stuff at all points throughout the week. Feel free, hop in there and hang out with us. Victor, hopefully you'll be able to join us at some point too.
No, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's got a nice little community so far, and it's it's great. What games have you been playing this week, or have you been?
I just been I've been just too busy with work and everything.
Yeah.
I really haven't had the chance to. I've been playing a little bit of WoW, just a little SL, so that's about it.
I've been playing a bit of Wild Start. I'm now level 11 on my Bork Laser character. I'm level 4 on these nuts though.
Okay.
Yes, actually, the character's actual name is both of these nuts,
God,
and it's a squirrel, basically. So it kind of fits the theme, doesn't it?
it does.
But yeah, it's a great game. And I also started playing Tor. And a couple days ago, I spent like 6 hours leveling my agent with Vendetta.
Well, that's cool.
Oh yeah, haven't God, I haven't played Tor for a long time since it went free to play.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
played
been a long
either.
time.
Yeah.
And yes, we do have that thing in Skyforge as well. But enough of that. I guess we should talk about the group stage draw for Worlds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can
I
discuss
get
it.
it.
We can figure it in our amateur analysis, which is nowhere near as good as the pros at it. But from what we know, we'll give you our picks. Um, uh, the Wikipedia site, then the one that has the League of Legends World draw group stage draw. Okay, there it is, and the draw is going up on the screen as we look down. That is the prize pool you see there. Winner gets $1,000,000. And as we're going down to where the group stage draws are, the way they did the draws is kind of neat, so no region faces somebody from their own region in the group stage. So like an NA team can't face an NA team in the groups.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
there is what it is. I think CLG got the good draw there.
Right.
Not going to be an easy group, but I think they'll finish at least second in the group, from what I could tell.
Cool.
And of course, Cloud9, who had to win an entire split in 3 days to make Worlds, made Worlds, and they have a Chinese team, a European team, and a Southeast Asian team in their group. And TSM got what a lot of people are calling the group of death.
Hmm.
They have got they're one of the top Chinese teams, a top Korean team who's never really made it to Worlds, and a team full of former world champions in their group. So top two obviously make it out of the group, and then they're drawn. Then they have another draw to see who faces who, because you can't face somebody out of your group, and there are
Right.
all these other rules to it. But
Right.
the
Right.
game started in like October, I believe, or later, like a couple weeks or something like that. Although I think it might even be next week. The group stages start. The whole tournament is taking place in Europe. I think group stages are in Paris,
Hmm.
quarterfinals are in England, semifinals are somewhere else, and the finals in Berlin.
Okay.
Semifinals, I think, are in Brussels, and the finals will be in Berlin this year.
Cool.
Any thoughts on the group from what you can tell, from what you're seeing here? Because I think this is like your first time seeing it?
It's my first time seeing it, so mm, well, I gotta see it again, of course.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, does anything stick out for you in this group? I mean, I know you're brand new to following League, but
I don't know. I'm just well, I know my team Death Knights is not there.
yeah,
But
they would not be there.
oh well. Well, at least my secondary team is there, which is Cloud9.
Yeah, Cloud9 might actually surprise people. I think they might get second out of this group, depending on, of course, how things go.
Right.
CLG might actually have issues now because their mid laner or their jungler is
Hmm.
going to have visa issues to
Another
go
one with
to.
another one with visa issues.
Yes. So I have a feeling if they can't resolve those,
Hmm.
CLG is going to be fourth place. I just have that feeling if they can't resolve them.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can resolve them, I think they have the potential to be second, maybe.
Let's hope so.
It's going
Let's
to
hope.
be tough. I think it's going to be tough for North America to get out of the groups.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the League of Legends stuff, and what do we want to? The only one Vendetta knows is Cloud9, so
Yeah.
yeah, and the Cloud9 are a good team as well, but it's going to be very interesting to see what shakes out with that. And of course, we will give you the updates each week on this program because that's the type of program we
Right.
are.
Yeah.
And another thing that's very interesting, Victor, have you played the game Smite? It's like League of Legends, but
I've
it's
heard
like
of
an
it. I've heard of it. But I never played it.
well, one of these shows, we're going to have to do a stream of us just playing arenas and goofing off.
Yeah.
Because that game is fun as hell. They have something called the Ultimate God Pack.
Mhm.
You can actually pay like $30 or whatever, something like that, right? And you
Right.
get every god that they've ever make and every god that they will make in the future for free. You don't have to grind to unlock it.
Ah. Cool.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool. I mainly play the arena modes and the mode of the day, but the Conquest, which is the 3v3, the standard MOBA map, is kind of fun too. And the esports are great to watch as well.
Cool.
They've actually got a pro league and stuff, and each team in a pro league plays each other a best of 2 each week.
Right. Right.
And there's 8 teams in the league. There's 8 teams in the league, and I think we can actually. Then, if you're able to call that up, we'll get that on the air, and we can kind of go over. Because you'll notice some teams that from League have teams in this, they have teams in other stuff, they have teams in Counter-Strike, etc. Here are the teams in the SPL, the Season 2 Smite Pro League in North America and Europe.
Okay.
AFK Gaming's out of Northern California. Team Solo Mid, of course. Enemy Esports,
Right.
the team that you liked from League. Cognitive Gaming, they won the first World Championship. Team Eager, I know nothing about. Cloud9, of course. The Nile has been in League of Legends.
Mhm.
And Challenger Series, they're here in this, and they're in like Counter-Strike and other things.
Right.
And Team Elevate, I don't know anything about them. And on Europe's side, Epsilon Esports, I think they're just in Smite, although I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Paradigm, they're a European team. Fnatic, of course, one of the original esports teams. Titan, they've been in Dota, CSGO, they've been in pretty much everything. London Conspiracy, obviously based in London, has a Dota team, I believe.
Right.
Myrmidians, I guess is what you pronounce that? Next one?
Mhm.
And of course, Team Dignitas, they're one of the oldest esports teams as well and Team Justice, I don't know anything about them. I'm just being honest. I haven't really followed the Smite pro scene, so I'm kind of getting into it a little bit, but we'll talk as we go. I know we're not experts. But let's take a look at the standings here. They're halfway through the fall season, I believe. They call it the fall split.
Right. Right.
North America, AFK Gaming's 11-1. Team Solo Mid is 8-6. Enemy Esports is 7-5. Cognitive Gaming 7-7. Team Eager dropped down a spot at 6-6. Cloud9 gained a spot. They were in 7th last week. They're in 6th now at 6-8. The Nile Esports at 5-7, and Team Elevate ending the table at 2-12. So Cloud9 got 2-0'd with TSM because TSM got DDoSed.
Oh wow.
So they had to forfeit the games. And you know why they got DDoSed?
Why they got DDoS? I gotta hear this.
Because they all use a secure thing. They use curse voice for their voice comms, right? They're supposed to and stuff, right?
So, what was that?
They use curse voice for their voice comms. But,
Yeah, their voices. Yeah.
yeah. What they're supposed to do to prevent DDoS,
Uh huh.
close out of Skype. because people can get your IP through Skype.
Okay.
They didn't do that. So they
Oh.
got DDoSed at one place. They had to move 10 miles to somewhere, another guy's house to try.
Oh my
They
God.
got DDoSed. So they had to forfeit.
Oh wow.
Let this be a lesson to you, pro gamers of any sport. If you're going to be in a competition where you compete online, it's not at a LAN or a place where the internet can be partitioned off and you can use like a LAN. But close off Skype if you're going to be in a competitive game. Literally, exit Skype, shut it down. You don't need it to run while you're playing in an esport thing, especially when there's money on the line.
Yeah.
Because the winner of this
We don't
qualifies
want
for.
we don't want to hear you talking to your family member on Skype saying that your sister just had a baby and all that kind of stuff.
I know, right?
Or, or
I
you
mean, I
know,
mean, I mean, seriously, it's just common sense.
I'm just using a crazy example.
No, yeah, no, I hear you, but yeah, they're gonna get to the season-ending LAN in like 5 weeks.
Oh wow.
Top 6 teams will make it, and then qualify into the Worlds. Top 6 teams in NA will make the regional championship. And over in Europe, we have a Fnatic in League of Legends. Remember, I told you they went undefeated through pretty much all of the split last season, right?
Right.
Well, Epsilon hasn't lost a single game. They are 13-0.
Oh wow.
Paradigm comes in at 9-5. Fnatic's
Right.
coming in at 9-5. They move up 2 spots
Okay.
from 4th. Titan goes down to 4th. London Conspiracy goes down to 5th. They're at 6-6. Titans at 8-5.
Right.
Myrmidians, I guess is how you pronounce that.
Mhm.
They move up to 6th from 7th. Dignitas was in 7th last week at 2-10. And Team Justice being at the end of the table at 2-12.
Interesting.
Yes, and now I'm going to just. I believe there's like a community cup coming up, like a invitational LAN coming next week, I think.
Okay.
The teams are December 17th through the 20th.
Mhm.
AFK Gaming, Cloud9, Solomid, Eager, and Cognitive Gaming. And the last team will be down through an open bracket tournament. This is the COG Invitational. December 19th and 20th, 6-team bracket will happen. The wild card will face Cloud9 in the first round, and Eager and Cognitive will face in the first round. It's set up like the NFL playoffs.
Okay.
ESM has a bye into the first round, AFK has a bye. And the winner is going to the grand finals.
Nice.
It's going to be held in San Jose. The winner gets $8,800. Second place gets $5,000. It's going to be streamed.
Well, that's good.
It's good that they actually have these little things. Yeah, it looks like Team Elevate hasn't elevated since last week. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wah wah wah.
But yeah, I mean, and yeah, maybe on Saturdays we'll watch some of the VODs of it, but it's very interesting to see this because the game is played in like a third person, like in an MMO.
Right.
Basically, if that makes sense. You use moving WASD, and your abilities instead of Q, W, E, and R
Right.
are 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Ah.
I mean, it's a good game. I think the 3 of us would enjoy playing it.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I wanted to try it just to see how it is.
It's on Steam.
Nice.
Yeah, it's worth it, and I think it would be a hilarious stream to try, actually.
I would think so.
Just all the salt and all the cursing at teammates and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Anyway, this should. If we don't have anything else, I think this should about wrap it up.
Well, I think we've got the magic card stuff, don't we? Can we
Oh,
finish?
okay. Okay.
I mean, I know you said you were going to show more stuff off from the reveals and the spoilers.
Hmm.
And I can't wait to see what this is going to be. So yes, I'm going to take this screen and take it away, and we will see what Vendetta types in our chat, so you all can hear it.
Hmm.
Oh, that looks like a cool card. That's a Planeswalker
Kiora
Kiora.
Master. Kiora Master of the Depths. Ooh.
That looks whoa, 3/8/8 blue octopus creatures. My God, that seems like that could be OP.
That sounds like it, yeah.
I mean, that would be a problem to deal with. Oh, and by the way, happy Football Sunday, the first football Sunday of the year. I hope it's a good one. I hope your team wins, unless it's the Raiders, and I hope you get blown out by the Bengals. Go fuck yourself, Raider fans. I'm sorry, that's a Niner fan in me coming out. My bad.
That's fine.
Okay, this is a. Ooh, the card has no color. Wow. So, so Ben, what were they trying to add with this? Is like more gameplay variety.
As we see what Ben is talking to us for the chat because of this share screen.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. This is just bonkers. Yes, I am the control room guy. When I see that she's not sharing it, I will click the thing. They'll take us back to this. So when we're talking, it will switch over to who's talking. I, I'm constantly blown away by the artwork on these on Magic cards.
I agree. The artwork on them is like phenomenal.
Now, I think if Magic were more like Netrunner, where they actually put out complete sets and
Hmm.
like beta packs or whatever,
Right.
it would be. I think I would be more into it because that way I'm not buying like booster packs all the time and putting a
Yeah.
money sink into it. You know,
Yeah.
not that that's a bad thing if you know what I mean, but that's just. I'm sure I'm going to be ending up doing that with the board game when they put out all the expansions. Lots of lands that turn into creatures in this set, which kind of a neat idea. I mean, what are your thoughts on it, Victor, from looking at all this?
Um, like I said, I just love the artwork, you know. And some of these effects are they're really cool.
Yeah.
Especially like with the new lands splitting together, you know. Those kind of things, those kind of cards, land cards are good for like people who are using like, you know, multicolored decks, not just one color.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this green blue one looks like it could be a problem.
Yeah, this one's on Battlefield. Yeah, it adds.
Ooh, apparently later this year, Magic's releasing an art book for this Battle of Zendikar set.
Well, I'm hoping they did. They should because the artwork, like I said, is phenomenal. It doesn't just be on a card. It deserves to be like in an art book.
Apparently, it's their first one ever.
Nice.
Okay. Ooh, that's like a land and a plains island. Interesting.
Prairie Stream. Prairie Stream. White and blue.
But yeah, while we're looking at these things, and while I mean these lands are new too. All the dual lands have catchy names like Plain Land and Fetch Lands.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be interested to see what they name this one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree.
but yeah, when you play Smite, if you mouse over them when you look at the gods,
Uh-huh.
they actually have a rating on them like easy or
Oh,
medium or
oh,
etc.
nice.
I The ones that I mainly stick to are
Mm-hmm.
Raw. But I'm learning Bologna.
Uh-huh.
Full Con. I'll type that out later, but
Right.
it's basically the dragon guy. And
Right.
Geb is pretty cool too because you get to roll around and smash into things.
Cool.
That is an island swamp.
Ooh, Island Swamp. Let me see that. Oh yeah, nice. The Sunken Hollow. Place a U or black.
But yeah, I think the pre-release is next week, isn't it?
I believe so.
Because I know the game store that I go to does Magic, and I think they might be doing an event. So Monday will be kind of interesting next week when I go to get game. But their Magic is usually at 5 o'clock, and I'm
Right,
out of
right.
there by 4. So
Ah,
the names of the lands are basic lands, so you can never use other spell effects to fetch them.
right.
This this is just really cool. And did you know they actually stream professional Magic cards on Twitch?
Wait, what?
They stream professional Magic card tournaments on Twitch.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it is free to play.
Oh,
No, I'm just looking at Steam
Smite.
right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
And hey,
for
Victor,
Smite.
I'm gonna leave you in charge for a little bit. I gotta run to the restroom real quick, so it's just
All
down
right.
the hall.
All right.
And
Taking a restroom break. Oh God, taking a restroom.
it's either that or
No, just go, just go. I know the other alternative. Just go. I know the other alternative. Oh my God. So how are you doing, Vendetta? That's good. Well, anyway, what I'm here, what I can here to talk about is like everybody is still riving and raving um about Legion for for World of Warcraft. So now I've actually heard now that they have posted what the because Demon Hunters are going to be a hero class. If you remember when Wrath of the Lich King came out, you guys remember when Wrath of the Lich King came out, we had the Death Knights that you start at level 55. Well, I found out that Demon Hunters, their starting level is actually going to be level 98. So that's going to be interesting, which is pretty good because I'm pretty sure that a lot of WoW players at this point have at least one or two hundred level 100. So you can actually, if you want, you can actually post this link here that I got, and just to also confirm about the Death Hunters. I mean, I'm sorry, Death Hunters. Look at that, Demon Hunters. See what I did there? I combined the Death Knight with the Demon Hunter. And right here, Wild Legion, Demon Hunter starts at level 98. That's what the starting experience is going to be. So it's kind of like what they did for Ratchet Lich King when they started at 55. So this was from actually from Dragon Con, and the starting experience, if you remember using a Death Knight, the starting experience is basically similar to that, which I think is actually um, I think it's kind of cool, and I think it makes sense mainly because um, if you remember, you're serving when you were a Death Knight, you were serving the Lich King until you broke out from that. So I'm going to assume with the Demon Hunter, you're serving Illidan Stormrage, and then probably at some point afterwards, you're going to break off of that and be on your own with that as well. So Legions, Demon Hunters will be probably starting at 98. And that's definitely all I have to say for in the World of Warcraft. Furthermore, like
I'm
everybody,
sitting here talking and my mic was unmuted. Don't you
well,
just hate when that happens?
yeah, yeah, I hate it when that happens, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this new expansion pack. I don't, this new expansion pack, and I'm just looking forward. There's something else I'm also looking forward to, and it's a long time in the making. They just announced that they just announced that they're gonna have something. What I'm gonna call it? What do you call it? I'm drawing a blank. But
They're
you know,
calling it a thing.
yeah, right. No, it's where you can actually capture Pokemon in real life.
Oh, Pokemon! I heard about
It's
this.
called Pokemon Go. I have the link right there. It's called Pokemon Go, and it's going to work on, of course, it's going to work on iPhone, iOS, and Android. And the only thing that they have about it is the release date, which is in 2016. They haven't said anything like when it actually is going to come out. Um, there's actually something there on that page that I just showed to Ven. And here, I know you won't be able to listen to it, but this is what it is. Niantic is the company that if you ever heard of the mobile game Ingress,
Mm-hmm.
okay, those are the developers. They also developed Pokemon Go, and that little I'm not sure if you saw, but that little thing that that woman was holding, that's also going to be part of the accessory to
Nice.
help you with. And as you can see, it tells you which Pokeball to use. I know, if only it was like real like this, but you know, having it as something for your phone is like the next best thing anyway. So this may be coming out, and it's already causing a buzz in the community. You know, especially in the Pokemon community because everybody wanted this for a long time, and it's finally going to happen. I know, I know for a fact I'm going to get mine too. So,
Oh, that seems really cool.
hmm I mean, it's not going to be like this, but you know, you're gonna battle this, that, and the other thing, and it's gonna be really awesome. I mean, you can tell you can challenge your friends on a battle, or try to capture capture Pokemon, trade them. It's just like you're doing as if you were doing it in a Pokemon game. And here in this last scene is when everybody's like three, two, one, and now it says defeat Mewtwo. And it's just saying defeat Mewtwo in 10 minutes.
Good
So
luck with
yeah,
that.
yeah, no, right? And everybody, obviously we're in Times Square, and everybody's like trying to get Mewtwo.
It seems like a
And,
scene in Pixels a little bit.
huh?
It seems like a scene in the movie Pixels a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. But that's just a big advertisement that what's going to do. It's going to be like I said, it's going to be a mobile app for your Android and for your iPhone. But I don't know all the details about it. All I know it's going to be released in 2016. You can, like I said, you can trade you can trade, battle, and cat, like I said, you can trade them, battle them, catch them, everything like that. It's like I said, it's also made from the people who did Ingress.
Yeah, I
It's
think
gonna
I
see,
played with that a little bit.
yep, and all it says is coming in 2016. Like we don't officially know an official date for it, but everybody's excited about it. I know a lot of our friends are excited about this. I am definitely excited. And what makes it great is just, it actually lets you go out and do and go ahead and find Pokemon. That's something I would like to do. Of course, me and Kathy, we would love to do that. Just go outside, just see if I can find some Pokemon and everything like that. And it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and that is my little spiel. Like I said, I'm looking forward for it. Pokemon Go. I can't wait. I can't wait till next year, which is actually in a few months from now.
Yeah.
But like I said, it could be in the beginning of the year. It could be in the mid of the year. All we know it's in 2016. That's all we know.
Yes, and I know the Smite World Championships are going to actually be January in Atlanta. That's where they're going to have
Nice.
them.
Nice.
So yeah, so we got a busy few months ahead of us here with the League World Championships and then Smite, and
hmm
it's going to be pretty crazy, man.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, I think if there's nothing else we can talk about, I think this should wrap it up.
Yeah, I think so too. I just want to say to those of you who are wondering about me and the fires, I'm actually safe right here. It's just a bad air quality day. I'm not going outside. It was weird. It started as like a 50-acre fire, the Valley Fire.
Right.
Within 6 hours, it got to 10,000 acres.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well,
Anyway, stay safe.
you will stay safe. So that's all the time we have. Until next time, join us back at around 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another episode of We Didn't Name It.
we did not name this podcast at all because, well, we didn't have a witty name. So there we go. And follow us on the Discord channel. We'll usually be in there as well. At least one of us will. And
Right.
hang out in there, have fun with us. You can BS with us all week. It'll be a great time, hopefully. So until then, good night, everybody.
Take care.